Has anyone ever noticed that there's that one group or person in the theater that has the most obnoxious laugh you can ever come across? It happened in Stuber, and unfortunately it happened in Good Boy. So Good Boys is a movie that I was actually looking forward to. I remember watching Sausage Party, another film by Seth Rogen that was incredibly funny. I laughed my butt off through the whole movie in the theater, and after watching the first Good Boys trailer, I got even more excited to see this movie. But is the movie itself worth watching in theater? Is this movie for you, and is this humor your type of humor? So Good Boys is about three boys who have just entered the 6th grade. They're invited to this party, but not just any party, a kissing party. And the big problem with this is they don't even know how to kiss. They're in 6th grade. So they go on this wacky journey that involves a lot of swearing, dirty jokes, and friendship struggle. And I'd have to say the dirty jokes and swearing were actually funny to me. I laughed out loud multiple times in the theater, and so did a lot of people around me. A lot of humor comes from the fact that these kids don't know what these toys, drugs, and other adult things are, and it's probably some of the most funny parts of this movie. These being child actors, some of the lines didn't go over well, ruining some of the jokes and leaving no one laughing in the theater. That was some of the problems with the film, but the good thing about this is a lot of those lines, other than the bad ones, were delivered actually pretty well from these actors. Sure, some of them didn't work and they fell flat because of the line delivery from the kids, but a lot of these actually worked. The ones you saw in the trailer, some of them aren't actually in the movie, so just a little warning there if you wanted to see those in the movie. Some of those lines aren't in there, but a lot of them are, and they're incredibly funny to me anyways. This is the type of humor that you're either gonna love or you're gonna absolutely hate, and I'm falling on the part where I actually love this humor. It's funny to me. Now, there were a lot of people who had a problem with this humor when the first trailer came out. They think, oh no, the kids are swearing. Oh no, the kids are being exposed to these kind of things. And I think that's just dumb. The whole point of this humor is coming from the fact that these are 6th graders who are saying these kind of things. That's the whole point. And people are getting angry and upset over this, and I think it's just dumb. Newsflash, this actually happens quite a lot in real life. Kids do swear, if you haven't noticed that. But what about the story and characters? Well, actually they did add some character to each of the main characters that you saw in the trailer. One is a pacifist, or goody two shoes if you want to call him that too. He is the one who has some problems at home, and the other one is basically your frat boy architect, the one who's trying to be cool or fit in with the cool kids. And the third one is the one who receives the least development in this movie, and he has some of the most funny scenes, which kind of makes up for that part of the movie. He's the one who gets noticed by the cool kids, and the one who's the sort of lead of this pack. I'm glad they added some distinct traits to these characters because they make them more enjoyable to watch in the movie. So we talked about some character, the story, the humor, but what about the pacing of the movie? How well does this movie tell its story? And I would have to say it actually tells it pretty well. It felt natural. The flow of the story and the information and details that we got from each of the characters felt like it came from the story and the characters themselves. It just all came together in one good, just very funny movie. But overall, this movie was funny, had a decent story, decent acting, and it was just a good time at the theater. I'm giving Good Boys an 8.5 out of 10, and that's just my opinion. Tell me yours in the comment section below if it's different from me or if it's the same for me. And with that, tell me also your favorite Seth Rogen movie if you've seen any of his other movies. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.